Hello, I'm Pina and I'm joining the Two Non-Brits for today's episode, and I hope you'll enjoy it. Have fun.
Today's guest is Pina. Pina came all the way from Switzerland to England, and therefore today we also want to talk about ways to school.
So how long does it take to get to school from your house? Do you walk?
No.
Who takes you? Do you go by bus?
Yeah, I go by bus for 10 minutes. Yeah, that's not too bad. I think it's actually 8 minutes. And 2 minutes
To be
walking.
exact. 8.5
8 minutes
maybe.
and 27
Yeah.
seconds. One bus station to the other, it's 8 minutes, and then I have to walk for, let's say, 2
Hours.
to 3 minutes to my school. Yeah, so I would say 10 minutes.
That's pretty close. Even for taking the bus. Is the bus on time usually, or is it like
Yes,
here where the buses
yes.
are just
Not
four buses at a time, or just
Yeah,
non-existent?
To be fair, like here, a lot of the time they're like an hour or 2 hours late.
Have you seen the 12? Sometimes,
Yeah.
especially when you're in Brixham or in Torquay, you just see like 4 12s right behind each other. No cars
Yeah.
in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for an hour, nothing. The same in Brixham. I was in Brixham with Jette. And we were just waiting there. And then like 4 or 5 12s came
Yeah.
at once. And the few just drove past the bus station because there were not enough spaces for the buses.
Mm. Yeah, no, in Switzerland they I forgot the word.
Bus.
No.
Train.
They apologize
Oh.
when they're like 3 minutes late. They're like, "Oh my god, we're so sorry. The train will be 3 minutes late. Please don't be upset," or something like that.
And now you're in England.
They have that
We
in
don't.
Berlin when the train is coming late, and that's like, sorry for, I don't know the stuff in English, but whatever they say to apologize, it's like, the train S2 is not on time, we ask for your understanding, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So have you always, did you always go to school on your own, or did your
No.
parents take you at some point, or?
No, when I was little, my mother used to bring me to school. Like, yeah, I think we walked actually.
Was that the same school?
No, it wasn't. It was like my primary school where I went for 8 years. So it was kindergarten and then primary school. Yeah, and then I wanted to change school because I got bored my old school. So I was like, nah.
Were you happy at your new school? Like, was it good to change, or?
Yeah. It was really exciting because it was so much bigger, obviously. And then when I came there, I felt like in a movie. So I had this short main character vibes. Like, for a short time, I had these vibes because, like, walking through a new school, like, yeah, that's my school now. And then I was like, yeah, I felt very cool actually.
Yeah, when I changed school first, and I changed to my second school then, I still remember the first day, and it was so awkward because all those people came with their parents, and I was always the kid that was a bit too early, so I was always kind of around the first people in class. So my parents, my dad would bring me to school, but they were already gone, back to work or whatever. So I was always just sitting there, and all the other people came with their parents, and the parents would like stand at the door, like look in the class, and would be like, "Oh yeah, hey, the other kid," because they already found friends and all that stuff.
The other
What's
kid.
going on there? So I was like, okay, I know you. I saw you when I first met the whole class, and I remember you. And I'm just sitting here at my like table, and I'm just waiting for this one person because they seem nice, and it's like, okay. Yeah, but your way to school, Aaron, was really unexciting because you're homeschooled
Yeah, true.
for a long time.
and then I went to college. Half a bloody hour. Half an hour walk.
You could take the bus.
I found out that I actually have a bus ticket. I have a bus ticket that I've never used. Like, hang on, let me show you. Here. If it loads. I have a bus ticket. How do I get
Have you
that?
seen your profile picture?
Yes,
That
it's
is even
disgusting.
freakier than your Facebook one.
That's literally wrong.
Every time Aaron takes a picture, or someone takes a picture of Aaron, it always looks weird.
Look.
I have so many pictures. Well, not so many pictures of Aaron. It's not
I
that
actually
weird.
have a bus
but-
ticket.
Can you see the picture? Look at
That is
that.
just wrong.
I have like pictures, and
To be fair, that was when I was like very overweight.
and of one of the pictures we made a sticker for like WhatsApp, and we put under it. We have one where it's just the picture, and then we have one that
I've got
says
it.
"Kissed
Hang
by
on.
the Devil."
Mhm.
Because I showed the picture to my mom, and she was like, "Oh, that looks a bit dark, a bit freaky."
Where is
So.
it? See here.
Can you find it?
Lovely.
Yeah, the lovely one also has a freaky
Mm.
face. It's like,
Did I create it or did you create it? Like,
that one.
which one?
No.
Where? See that again.
Oh, but that's the same picture, isn't it? See, that's one of those. What is going on?
I don't know how you took that picture.
Wasn't that in the piano room?
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
thing
but
is, he was
I-
just
I
casually
was gonna-
talking with
I
people.
was just
And
casually
I just
talking
randomly
about
took a picture because why not? And then this came out. And I swear, if you look at him like this, and maybe I just know him for too long, but he doesn't look that creepy, right?
No, I
Not,
don't
not as
And
creepy
then
as
there are
that.
pictures.
That's just like.
And then there are the pictures, like, what's going on? Yeah.
Okay, how do we get off topic?
Okay, I don't know, we're totally with our topic. Absolutely. No, so Pina is actually my host sister, so we can go so we can walk together to school some days when we start at the same time in the morning.
What days are
And-
that? Because you like come here
Not
every
today.
day. Like every morning.
Not today and not Monday.
Right.
Otherwise we can walk together, right?
What do we say to death?
I think.
Today.
Shut up.
Game of Thrones. Shut up.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, and we actually walk like only 10 minutes, 10 to 15, like kind of 12 at least. But it's
Yeah.
kind of different depending on the big road if there are cars and you can cross it immediately or if you have to wait.
Mm.
I swear, did you have the moment when there are no cars and you can just
Yeah,
keep
for
walking
example,
and there are no
today.
cars and it feels like main character moment. It's
Yeah.
just, it's really good. Yeah. Yeah, so we could technically leave the house at 9 because we start at 9:15, well, at least for the first lesson in the morning. So, and then we could still be on time,
Yeah.
which is really
Could
cool.
actually be a little too early.
Well, like 2 minutes or something.
Ah,
It's still early.
yeah, it is.
Yeah. No, back in Germany, my dad actually pretty much always took me to school. And me and my brother, we would always go by car. And in the morning, usually traffic was alright, but then back from school home, there would be so much bad traffic and we would take so long because this one road is always just blocked with cars and it's just awful.
It's very trafficy.
And my parents never really allowed me kind of to like take the train or bus or whatever because it's not necessary and too dangerous and all that stuff. So, and now my brother pretty much every day takes the bus to school. The unfairness. No, it's good. It's good.
I feel like when you go back for Christmas, you're just gonna ask so many questions. Why?
I already have so many questions and there are no answers to them.
Oh jeez.
You know, my brother is like 180 something tall now.
Whoa.
1 meter
My
and he's
brother's
taller
1
than
meter
me.
tall.
It's a bit small. No, he's taller than me.
How
He's
tall
taller
are
than
you?
my mum.
How tall are you?
I'm 176, 75. When I came here-
73.
When I came here, I was 172, but I grew a bit because people
The
grow.
English air.
So I'm a bit taller now. So yeah, I guess I'm 76-ish. But my brother is still taller than me. His feet, he has like shoe size. I don't know, huge. Like
He has shoe size huge.
yes.
Extra large.
Yeah. What shoe size are you? Huge.
Extra large. No, like I don't know the English ones, but like in the European it's like 46. It's huge, right?
Math?
It is.
That is huge. It's like at least 9. What do you have?
46. I think.
I think it's like around a 9.
11.
Or 11.
US is 12, UK 11.
It's 11.
Europe 46.
So maybe not 9, maybe it's 11.
I have
So
5.
he has huge. Wait, how tall are you?
But like in centimeters.
Mm.
182.
How was my brother as tall as that?
Wait, was he like shorter than you?
Yes.
Jesus. You gotta go. Hang on, what?
I gotta
Who are
I
you?
need to get like one of those boots with like really thick.
Well, like 12-inch
yeah.
heels.
Like yeah, like one of
Yeah.
those plateau boots, heels. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then like the sole, just like
Yeah.
that big.
Mm.
I don't even know if I could walk in those shoes.
Oh,
I think it's
can.
not that hard actually.
In heels, it's not too bad, but if it's like this bit on like under your shoe as well, because it's like heavy, I guess I don't know.
I don't know.
It's kind of, and
But
you're
I
so
mean-
much taller, so it's like everything
But I
is
mean, when
small.
you're wearing
and-
high heels, it's so much harder to walk in that.
But high heels have like usually like kind of thin heels, so it's always
Yeah.
like wobbly and all that.
Yeah,
But
right.
those shoes have like wide.
Yeah,
And all
that's
that.
why I think it's probably easier to walk in them
Yeah.
than high heels.
Remember the shoes we found when we were volunteering?
Yeah.
They were so awful. They were really ugly, but they also had like a really like high heel and were like not only the heel but like kind of plateau shoes, but like not that. You know what I mean, I guess.
Yeah,
So they were so ugly. Oh, they were really bad. So many shoes there, so bad.
Yeah, well, that's why they get rid of them, because nobody wants them anymore.
Can you guys believe that we're actually in the 4th week of school? We have 2
Actually-
weeks until half term.
True, but
How
then
long
it kind of
is
feels.
I think 1 week.
1 week.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it's 2.
Is it 2?
I think so. I hope it's 2.
Oh,
No, it feels like we've been here in
It
college
feels-
like forever as
it
well.
kind of feels like as if there
It
were
feels
no
like-
summer break
I
or
think
something.
Yeah, I feel like it's only just actually started. Yeah, it kind of feels like it's been a long time as well. I don't know.
No, I think
Yeah.
it feels like 2 weeks.
It's
Really?
kind of really weird. It feels like a really short time, but also as if the first and second year were just one thing together, and
Yeah.
it's just continuous.
Like
and
just we just like had a short break or something.
yeah,
of
like
8 weeks.
yeah, it's crazy that it's already so fun. So yeah, how are you getting on with like school and stuff? Is it very different from Switzerland?
Yeah, it is.
better or worse?
It's way less
Uh,
subjects, I guess. They also have so many in Switzerland because in Germany we have like
Yeah, we do.
loads of subjects.
Yeah, we have lots of subjects. No, but I actually like the English system more.
It's
I think.
Wait, what subjects do you do?
English language, philosophy, core math, and film studies.
What's your favorite of all of those?
Core math.
No.
Yeah,
Has to
no.
be. Always.
No.
Maths was pretty good last year,
True.
but further maths was better.
Why? He was there.
No, probably film studies.
What film are you watching right now? What film are you studying right now?
Yeah.
No film yet.
Oh.
We start film next week from a director, and she's called Catherine Berglow or something like that.
Do you know that?
No.
Nah.
She directed Point Break. I think she was married once to James. Oh God.
James Bond.
No. God.
James God.
No, I knew his name before. Not Corden, because James Corden is the one guy with the talk show, right?
George
Yeah.
Gordon.
James.
Franco.
Oh,
James.
I think with C. He's also a director, and he directed like Titanic, for example.
Oh, Cameron.
Yeah, Cameron.
Okay.
See, I knew it was with C.
Have you watched Titanic?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that man looked really suspicious. He was like, and then he turned and laughed.
Like this, I will kill you in your sleep look. Like. You watched Titanic, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. What's your favorite film?
Probably Wonder Woman 1.
Cool.
Or Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, that's good.
Or
Leonardo DiCaprio. Tom Hanks.
maybe Crimson Peak.
What's your favorite film?
Me. Oh, I've got loads. Gotta have all of the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, they're nice.
Okay.
They're good.
Also, there's Leonardo DiCaprio movie. What's it called? Shutter Island.
Oh wait,
That is.
I think I
I
haven't watched
heard
that.
of it.
I have heard of it, but I haven't
That
watched
is
it.
such a plot twist, and you're just like,
Is it on our
oh
film
my
list?
god. Yeah,
I think
it
it's
is.
on my film list.
I made a film list and I wrote, because I started with shows and not films, there's also a films file, and I wrote it on my phone in notes, and shows, the W is really close to the E on the keypad,
Mm-hmm.
and I wrote shoes to watch. And it took me ages until I saw it. I had like a long list of series and like shows I need to watch, and then I was like, wait, that doesn't look right. What is wrong with this? But oh my god, it says shoes to watch. Yeah, so I guess I need to go to shop and watch some shoes.
Yeah.
You want to join me?
It does sound exciting.
Let's
but
go watch some shoes, right? Some big, high-heeled and...
Oh, see, yeah, that I really like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
I love high heels. I wear them
I
every day.
mean...
I don't feel comfortable wearing them out though, so I just wear them around the house. Yeah. I wear them in bed. Comfortable to sleep in. Have you ever tried it? Lovely. Could you imagine having a size 11? Or size 46?
Size 11 high
heels.
I was just thinking size 46 as a UK shoe size would probably be like Hagrid feet or something.
Hagrid food.
Hagrid food.
Hagrid feet. If you think about it, because he is
You know,
a
my
half
geography
giant.
teacher, Tom, he has size 15 shoes, so he would have, I don't know, what would that be, like a size 50 or something? EU.
Probably.
Yeah.
Those guys in my old class, when few of those guys were playing basketball, so like the really tall ones, and they also would have shoe size in EU size like 46 or something, and then at some point they would always get like new shoes and new fancy shoes, and they would always talk about their fancy shoes, and I was like, yeah, so I have size 47 and a half. And those shoes are really hard to find. So I needed to go to the special shoe shop for sports shoes to get my 47 and a half. And they would make such a drama of shoes. I mean, luckily I don't have that huge feet, so I don't have the problem of finding those kind of shoes. But for like normal sized feet-sized people,
Normal feet size. How do you judge people? The size
their
of-
feet.
Yeah,
Oh
I think
no!
I would
So
do
those
that.
people with like huge feet.
Actually, not gonna lie, my brother used to judge people by their shoes. He just used to look at people's shoes and go, "Did you see this shoe?" I was like, "No, I didn't. I'm not looking at their shoes, mate. What?"
She's still doing it.
Probably, yeah.
So is he judging you as well?
Yeah, he always judges. He goes like, for instance, these shoes. He said they're too blue.
How? Why are they too blue?
I don't know. That's what he said.
Okay. Anyway, so I was putting it in my personal statement, and I said
Yeah.
something like teenagers talk about everyday topics, and if shoes and feet are not everyday topics, because I have my feet every day. I don't know about you guys, but at least for me, it's like a part of my life.
Yeah.
Are your feet part of your life,
I
Aaron?
put them on in the morning. I prefer to go to bed. It keeps me cooler at night.
What about the high heels you wear in your bed?
Well, you know, I've got them on my hands, so.
Fair enough.
Okay, so I find it quite remarkable. No, seriously, I find it quite shocking that international students, they study so many subjects when they come over here. Because usually it's just 3, and usually internationals, like, they like study 4 or more. I know last
Yeah, I
year you
know.
studied 5.
Because
Yeah,
the
I
schools
know.
try to get like a range of like skills, and you just specify in some, and then you have those as like advanced courses, at least in Germany. And then you have like 2 or 3, at least in my school, as advanced courses, and then you get more exams and like long exams in those, and the grades of those are like multiplied by 4, and those grades are multiplied by 8, so the points you get in those exams are way more than the others. And then at the end, if you have enough subjects of like all those parts you need to cover with your subjects, like science and art stuff, like art and music, or like languages and all that stuff, and then you can like cut a few out and say, okay, I don't want to count the grades of, I don't know, music or whatever. So,
That's cool.
but only with a few subjects. And if you drop too much over the year, well, you cannot have too much. So if you drop in the way too much, that you cannot like say you don't want those grades to count anymore, then you just have to work with what you have left.
That's in Germany.
Yeah. I think even in Germany, for some parts in Germany it's different. So for Berlin, for my school, it's like that.
Okay.
What about you?
We have like a point system where we have different grades than in England, but we have like numbers. So 4 is, I think, passed, and then a 6 is the best grade you can get,
Okay.
and 1 is the worst, but
Yeah.
you never get a 1. You're like 3,
Hopefully.
maybe
Yeah.
2. And that when you get, for example, 5, you get 1 plus point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And when you get in the same subject, when you get say 3, you get 2 minus points, because then all grades below 4 count, like the minus points count twice.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to, like, at the end of the year, you have to have at least 0 plus or minus points
Okay.
to pass the year.
Okay.
Otherwise, you
Yeah,
have
that
to
makes
repeat.
sense.
No, well, then you get like a term or a half a year where you should try to like get your grades up, stuff like that. And when you still in the have minus points, you have to repeat the year. And when you still have minus points, you're out.
Oh.
Shame.
It sounds a bit complicated.
Yeah.
But I guess the German system sounds a bit complicated as well. With all of those.
Yeah, in the beginning I was very confused, but it's not even that hard.
Yeah. I mean, you get used to it when you're in school because you work with that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they're always like the good students that have like 12 plus points or 14 or something like that.
Which one are you?
I'm like in the middle, I would say. I'm like, last year was very good. I don't know why. But normally I have like maybe 8, 9.
That's
like
not
that.
bad.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Not always the bad students that have like 10 minus points or something like that. I was like, okay.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you go to a public or a private school?
Public. Well, I mean, I actually don't know if it is public or private school. No, it's probably public school. Because when you finish primary school, you can choose if you want to go to like the 2 types of school you can go. The school, let's say for the smart kids, and the school for the
Less smart.
yeah. No, because when you go to the second school for the less smart kids, well, that's not true that they're less smart, but you know.
Well, it is in some cases.
I mean, you have to take an exam to get into the other school for the smart kids, so you're probably smarter than the other one. So, if you go to the school for the less smart kids, then you have only 3 years of school left, and then you start working as whatever you like. And when you decide to do the exam for the other school, you have 6 years left of school. And then you're at this good school.
And what age do you take that exam?
12 or 13. And well, there are like 3 possibilities to take the test. Like at 12 or 13, like right after primary school, or 1 year later. No, 2 years later, so 3 years later. 3 years later. Yeah. Cool. But when you do it, 3 years later, you have to repeat 1 year. So you're 19 when you graduate school.
Yeah, I think in Germany most people are 18 when they graduate. At least from like the, let's say, smarter people's school.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
there are also schools where you graduate with 16.
Yeah, right.
So after Christmas, well, in January next year, 2022. Can you believe it was just 2020, right?
Yeah.
COVID
took so much time away. It's crazy. No, so when you're back in Switzerland, January next year, then you just join like your old class, right? You like kind of learn the things the others have now, and kind of you join the old class, right?
Yeah, well, I have to write some tests, and when I do well in those tests, I can join the class. Otherwise, I have to repeat. But I don't want to do this actually. But no, because there's some people I know 1 year below, and I don't want to be in a class with them. I really don't. So I'm like, no.
As soon as you go back, your head's going to be a book. I'm going to take this test. I'm going to pass this test.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah, I think so. Well,
I mean, when most of your teachers keep sending you like the stuff they do, then
yeah, they don't, but no, it's gonna be fine.
it will be alright.
Yeah, I think it's not in every subject that I have to write a test, but think like when I study it, for example, when I do, if I would do, if I would study French here, I wouldn't have to take a test in French. So.
But you don't study French.
No, I don't.
So you have to take the session.
Technically.
What is so? Wait, you speak German, well, Swiss German. You have English in school. You study French as well. Do you have any other languages? You had Latin, right? Do you still have it?
Yeah, I had Latin for 2 years, and now I study Italian instead of Latin.
It's so fascinating because always when you meet the international people, it's always like everyone is learning so many languages, and it's always
And then
like,
all the British are just
and
like,
the
what
Brits
did
are
you
like,
learn? Well,
so I have
English.
And occasionally you meet one of the teachers who speaks like a tiny bit of French or German or something, and otherwise it's just, we're good. English is the world language.
Yeah.
We're sort of just fine. Okay, but as we are languages, can you tell Aaron the one Swiss word we try to get a host family to say and see if he can do it?
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready for this.
So, it's Goeie
Okay, let's try.
Okay, go for it. You can do it.
Hochi Gashlin.
That was pretty good.
That was good.
Wow, yeah.
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 I mean, you could add a little more, but
Hochi Gashlin. Gashlin. What is it? Is it lean or
what?
the
Just
end
Lee.
bit?
Oh,
Lean.
yeah, Lee.
Lee. Okay.
Goeie Gashlin.
Hochi Gashlin.
Oh. Eigenlijk.
Say again.
Eigenlijk.
Eigenlijk.
Yeah. More or less.
Just about.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me as like a German person, and like Swiss German sounds kind of funny, and it's a bit difficult to understand. Like funny in a good way, not in a bad way.
Yeah.
But it has a lot of like.
It does.
Always when I imitate my brother, because he's learning French at his school, and he's doing like vocabulary. Yes.
I hate this word.
Vocabulary. I can't do it.
Vocabulary.
Vocabulary.
It's not working. Okay, anyway, so when he's doing like his new words, I'm always like, okay, you're learning French. Don't forget the because of the R, and they also say it kind of like a. So it's always like, I also speak French. Bonjour.
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 Because at the end of bonjour there's an R, and so it's bonjour.
Mademoiselle, mademoiselle.
How's your German going, Aaron?
Moskau, Moskau, wirf die Gläser an die Wand. Russland ist ein schönes.
That's good, yeah. Yeah, I think I did a lesson on Duolingo like yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, it came up with Mary Lou has started Duolingo again.
Like after months.
Send a high five. Yeah, high five. There we go. Well done.
Did you say? I think I didn't see that you sent me one.
I said.
Did you start a lesson?
No. The only time I go on Duolingo is like somebody else has done a lesson. So okay,
So it's
well
like,
done.
Someone has so and so many points because they do stuff on Duolingo. Send them a high five, and it's like, nice. I will send you a high five, but that's it.
So is it true that Germans and Swiss they don't necessarily like each other or something? I thought I've heard.
Well, the Swiss always go shopping in Germany because it's cheaper there. But
It's like the German people in Poland because it's cheaper there. I mean, Switzerland is a bit far away from where I lived in Germany, so I don't really meet that many Swiss people there. But I mean, I get along with Pina, so far.
I don't know.
No, because like in Bavaria or something.
Yeah, but Bavaria is just weird. You have like Germany, and then there is Bavaria, and it just doesn't go together. But the thing is, the rest of the world, when you talk about Germany, they always think of Bavaria,
Yeah.
and they think Bavaria is all over Germany, like everything that is in Bavaria is everywhere in Germany. But it's not. So they think we walk around in like those typical Bavarian traditional clothes and all that, and just drink like beer and like having Oktoberfest all the time, and it's just we don't. We don't. And
Well, it's a bit like, okay, I'm impartial because my mother's Welsh. I have like Scottish ancestry and whatever. I just don't care anyway. I'm British. That's what, you know. But like most people from England just like hates the Welsh, hates the Scottish, hates the Irish. Just I don't know why. It's just odd. To be fair, English are the best. But
okay, you, except for not having a British accent, that's why you're a non-Brit. Yes, we talked about that in the last episode. So, we talked about that yesterday at dinner, about the rain. And the English people always complain about the rain. But it's so typical for England that the rain just is...
shit.
Yeah. That it's just raining so bad. And
It's raining cats and dogs.
it's raining cats and dogs, yes. So,
Woof, woof.
why are you... like, can you explain that? Why people are still complaining even though it should just be normal? And it should kind of just be like,
Because
oh yeah, it's raining outside and that's it. You
It's
know what I mean,
basically British people don't have anything more exciting to talk about. That is the honest fact. It's kind of sad, but it's true.
right? Okay, do not offend any other British people. That's what Aaron said. So,
It's true. It's true.
maybe a nice cup of tea.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Offer them a cup of tea, because again, it's the nicest thing to say. Milk with 2 sugars. Another question. How do you take your cup of tea?
Yes, Aaron, that's actually a good thing.
Oh no. I was
Now you
joking.
started. Okay, so, as a British person, kind of, how do you make your proper British cup of tea?
But you don't start with milk.
No.
People who start with milk are just odd.
That's just weird.
That is. But apparently it's the posh way. So the Queen probably does that, but like,
Not posh enough for that.
We're not the Queen.
no. So, put the tea bag in.
What
Put the
kind of
water
tea is
in.
it? What kind of tea is it? Do you have like a favorite brand? Do you like?
Just tea.
Okay, what
Earl
kind of
Grey.
tea is it? Is
Like, could be Earl Grey, could be just a Tetley tea bag or something, I don't know. Just normal tea.
it normal tea? Okay.
Decaf. Green tea, no.
So just basically any tea that
Just
is-
any tea, apart
except for
from...
fruit tea,
Ugh,
No, I like
teas.
fruit tea.
but no milk.
Really? No, not with milk.
Okay, so you have
And then
like your
just
cup of
usually
tea.
have normal tea. With milk. No sugars.
I actually never put sugar in my tea. Never have. And I just don't.
It's disgusting.
My grandfather does it this all the time.
Okay.
I don't, so.
So,
I don't
how do
really
you guys take your tea?
Oh, well, yes, so I have like a nice cup. When is it a mug and when is it a cup?
I never understood that when I was a kid.
Because
Still
I just
don't now.
thought a cup is like when it has a thing to hold, like the side thingy,
Mhm.
and a mug is when it doesn't have it. But so many people just call it what I would call a cup a
The
mug.
power of Google.
Yes.
Difference.
And I just thought, and then it's like,
Mug and cup. A cup is a small, round container, usually with a handle, which you drink hot drinks such as tea and coffee. A mug is a large, deep cup with straight sides and a handle, Used for hot drink. Okay, so basically
It's
a
just
mug
long.
is
So a mug
bigger.
is round. No, straight, and the cup
Straight.
is kind of round.
And it's large, the mug.
Yeah.
But at least we clarified that.
Yeah.
So
That's
I take
something-
my cup, and I put my tea bag in there, and then I put hot water in it, and then I put milk in it, and then I just wait until it has like kind of brown, slightly red color, and then I take the tea bag out, and then I put it to the side until it's cold enough to drink.
Fair enough.
Because
Yeah.
those people who just make their cup of tea or coffee or whatever and they just start drinking it when it's still like steam coming off, and it's like, how do you not like burn your mouth every single time?
Best
I
thing,
even do that when
put
I
the
wait.
Put the kettle on to boil. Leave it then for, I don't know, like 10, 20 minutes.
But then it takes so long
Then
until
boil.
your tea is ready because the water's already cold.
Yeah, but if you put it on before you want tea.
But I think when you drink tea like every day for several times, you get used to the
I don't
temperatures
drink
with
tea
water.
every day several times.
No, me neither.
I used to like drink tea, I don't know how many cups. I used to drink about 3 cups a day. That's a lot, isn't it? Now
Yeah.
I've gone to coffee. Now I'm a caffeine addict, so
You drink coffee as well.
Yeah, I do.
Do you put milk in your coffee?
yes.
I don't drink coffee.
Do you have like sugar in yours?
No.
See, I don't get people that say, "Oh well, my brother," he says like, "Oh, I drink black coffee." Yeah, do you put sugar in it? Yes. There's your answer. You can't drink coffee if it's black without the milk, unless you put sugar. Because that's like, it's too strong. It's just horrible. Because I drink such strong coffee, and you know, I love the taste. You put sugar in it.
No,
It's
I
not the
don't like
taste.
black coffee.
I don't like coffee at all, that's why I don't drink it.
You're missing out. Keeps you awake.
No, actually not.
It does for me.
Mm.
Okay, I had coffee once at like 5 o'clock.
Mm.
Worst decision ever. 5 o'clock at night. Well, not night, but like PM.
Oh,
And
okay.
Afternoon.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
afternoon.
Late afternoon.
Late afternoon. And like, I just wanted to run around the room. I was like, I want to go to bed. Oh no, I don't want to go to bed. I want to
The thing is, when I
wanna
drink
jog.
coffee, I feel like
the same.
the same. It's just like I drink coffee and that's it. I'm
Best
like,
is hot
okay,
chocolate
cool.
before bed.
Hot chocolate is really
Hot chocolate. Galaxy hot chocolate. Oh.
I used to drink warm milk with honey when I couldn't sleep.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Also when you're sick, when you have a cold.
No, I didn't. Then I was drinking tea.
But then tea with honey as well. Or just
Probably, yeah, probably.
When I can't sleep, I just scroll TikTok.
tea.
Sad, but it's true.
But the hot milk thing, it really works actually.
Yeah. My mum always calls it like kind of magical milk.
Mm,
Because if you just have hot milk, then you just have hot milk.
yeah.
And if you just have a tea, then you just have a tea. But if you have hot milk with honey, it's magic.
It really works.
It works. So everyone out there, if you're ever sick or just not feeling very well or just can't sleep, milk in your mug or cup or whatever, warm it up, and then put like a teaspoon of honey in there and just mix it,
Mm.
dissolve it, and then enjoy.
A spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. Medicine go down. Medicine go down. Don't know why I thought of that right then, but James Bond. Idris Elba drops bombshell over 007. Why was I going to say 2007?
2007.
2007.
My name is Bond. James Bond. I'm Agent 2007. So yeah, so now that we discussed so many nice everyday things like feet and tea. We would end this episode and hope everyone out there has a great time.
Always drink your tea.
Drink your tea, yes. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Do you want to say bye? Well, thank you for joining our podcast today. It was really nice that you were sharing some of your
secrets.
Wow.
No.
Some of your points of view. POV. Point of view.
That's
God.
what POV says.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
just realized that.
What? Have you heard that before? Never.
I mean, I know
never knew what
POV,
it
but not
means.
point of view.
Yeah, point of view.
I just thought you had POV.
That is so clever.
Point of view. Oh my god.
That also makes sense why some people write the view like P in capital, then O small, and the V again
Yeah.
in capital.
Point of.
Right? Oh my god.
I never knew this.
Well, see, now we learned something. Isn't this great? This was really cool. Thank you for joining our podcast today.
True.
And
Oh, that was true. What is that? False lie.
and yeah, see you.
See you next time.